Not bad. Hello and welcome to SubStanceFtbl. In this video I'm going to give you a very brief initial reaction to a pair of football boots inside this box. So like most unboxings, first of all I'm just going to show you how the box looks. As you got written on it, flyknit Ultra Venom Phantom GT, and then looking around, it's a very nicely decorated box. It matches the theme of the boots which you're about to see. So here they are, the Nike Phantom Ultra Venom. So as a lot of you know, the flyknit Ultra is a concept boot from Nike. The initial one for the Mercurial came out around, I want to say 5 years ago, and this is the Hyper Venom variant, or Phantom. It's just, let's call it the Phantom variant because it's a bit sketchy, but they've labeled it Hyper Venom, but it contains elements from all the Phantom boots series silos, you could say. So cosmetically, I guess you would say it looks mostly like the Hyper Venom Phantom 3, where you've got these kind of protruding kind of elements on top of the boot. So like if you're not familiar with the initial flyknit, you have the exposed johns which were coated in silicone, and this is no different. Here you've got the same thing here, but with the Hyper Venom 3 kind of like upper, but at the same time you could say it kind of like meshes with the recent GT texture that you see on the Phantom GT. Another thing about this boot is like it also reminds me of another boot that's not necessarily Nike, and that is the Predator Freak or the Predator Mutator. So you've got these kind of like aggressive kind of grip elements on the side of the boot. It reminds me a lot of that boot, and yeah, but it's still a Nike's thing, and in my opinion these look a lot better and a lot less gimmicky as well. Now let's just look around the boot and look at maybe a bit more at the design. So starting off with probably the main show would be the sole plate. Now let me focus the camera real quick. As you can see, it's got this kind of chrome finish, and even comes with a warning label saying that it will wear off. Of course, you're obviously gonna have to expect that. And then above it, just like the link between the sole plate and the upper, you kind of get this like iridescent finish as well, and you can't really see it, but yeah. Let me focus the camera again. The toe box is actually reinforced, so I guess Nike anticipate people are actually going to use this on AG, even though it's an FG sole plate. I still wouldn't do it. Yeah, and then of course it's the hyper reactive sole plate that we saw on the Hyper Venom 3. I have a pair of Phantom Venoms that actually customize using this sole plate, and I'm a big fan of the sole plate. It's like very accommodating to people with wider feet as well. Now if you look at the heel of the boot, you can see it's got the Hyper Venom insignia written on it as well, which is a nice touch. But if you look on the other boot, you will see that on the other side it's got the Phantom GT. So again, it's just showing that it is just a mixture of the Phantom series. It's combining the best of two football boots, should I say. Now I have tried these boots on, and I'd say they are true to size. I'm wearing my usual 9.5 UK, and what is a bit different about these boots, maybe I didn't get to use the Hyper Venom 3, but I've got to use the Phantom GT2. This boot is quite wide fitting, and it accommodates more for wide feet than the Phantom GT2, which I find a bit strange, seeing as this technically is an outdated boot. It could have come out 5 years ago and it still would be out of place in terms of football boots on the market. But yeah, very good for my feet as well, because I've got kind of weird feet. So like my foot is like wide at the top and then gets narrower, and then it's a bit wider at the heel as well. I tend to get a lot of blisters when I wear new football boots because of that. But yeah, no issues so far. I've only worn them to try them, and I've not played a game with them. I've got a game tomorrow which I'll probably use them in, maybe just warm up in. I have this secret rule of like, if you have new boots, you really shouldn't just play a straight game with them unless you're like completely sure. But hey, we'll see how I'm feeling in the warm up. And I forgot to add, like most top end Nike boots, it does come with a drawstring bag. So and again, it matches the kind of scheme of the boot and the box. So on the front you've got your Nike swoosh, and on the back you've got the flyknit Ultra, and then you've got the Hyper Venom and the Phantom GT logos on. Now this is a boot which I'm actually very excited to try out, which has been it's been a rare thing for me to say for a long time, in terms of like, because I'm such a big fan of the Hyper Venom series. So if you don't know, the first generation Hyper Venom is the best boot I've ever used, and I think it's Nike's most innovative boot that they've ever created. It's a shame they had to like retire the silo, but hey, it's finally back and I can't wait to try it out. Now, if you're interested in watching a playtest for these videos, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. That playtest will come out very soon. The sooner you subscribe and like, the sooner the video will come out. So yeah, be sure to do that. And that's pretty much it in terms of the video. So like I said, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name is Sub. This has been SubStanceFtbl. Peace out.